Here we have for sale our 2015 on a 15 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is a 270, meaning it's got a 2.7 ton gross vehicle weight. This is the short wheelbase low roof model. So that is L1 H1, and this has got the 2.2 litre TDCi diesel Euro 5 engine, and that's mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox, and this is the limited spec. So what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the condition of this particular example, seeing as it is currently available for sale. We'll also have a look at the service history which we've got with the vehicle as well, and I'll talk you through the specification that you get on a Transit Custom Limited of this age. Now, starting here, without further ado, at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with an unglazed tailgate. So a tailgate is one door which opens up like so, as opposed to two rear barn doors which open like that. Unglazed, of course, because it hasn't got the window. Very unusual to find one of these with a tailgate like this. Vast majority, as I say, do come with the barn doors. If there are any marks on this vehicle, any stone chips, scratches, dents, I will gladly point them out to you. We like to be as transparent as we can when doing these videos to give you the most information when making a decision on purchasing a vehicle. So looking here at the rear bumper, I can see that there are a couple of little touch-ins here. There's one just here and then one over to the left. And while we're looking at the rear bumper, one of the bits of spec that you get on a Transit Custom Limited are colour-coded bumpers and mirrors. You've also got rear parking sensors, and nicely integrated there, and this one has also got a tow bar. This is actually a 13-pin electric system, and that is actually a 7-pin adapter which comes with the vehicle as well, so you've got really the best of both worlds. Also, first kind of optional extra here, you could class a tailgate as an optional extra, but first proper optional extra is the reversing camera. This is from the factory, nicely integrated into the number plate surround just there. If we then open up the tailgate, we can then start to have a look inside the load space, and this is the benefit of a tailgate, is it does give you some shelter in the rain. Looking at the inside here, you can see that it is fully ply lined in the back, which I think is very nice. It gives it optimal protection from any outward dents in the back, and you can just see here, as I say, the ply lining, it's all in really good order, clearly not been used for any heavy work. And if we look at the floor as well, the Limited does come with this hard-wearing plastic floor, which is great because you can sweep it out if you need to. Another optional extra on this van is that it has got LED load lights. So as standard, these come with two sort of older style lights, but the optional extra here is 4 LEDs in the back. Certainly when the light goes darker, it makes a massive difference. Looking at the bulkhead, in absolutely fantastic order, that bulkhead. You can remove these if you want to, they are just bolted in around the outside, and you can see that we have got the load through hatch as well. Let's move down the passenger side of the vehicle then, and look in here, you can see that it is all in really good order there. There's no dents or anything that I can see. Of course, there is anything, I will point it out to you. But looking very clean and tidy. For a vehicle of this age, it must be said, it has been exceptionally well looked after. The other colour-coded elements you get, not just the bumpers, you get mirrors and also the door handles. They all come colour-coded, and these trims along the side here. It really does change the look of the vehicle totally, especially when you have the Limited alloy wheels as well. Having a look at the alloys, 16-inch wheels come on a Limited. You can see they're in pretty good order. You may find a tiny little scuff here or there, and tiny little imperfections just there, but all in all, looking very clean and tidy. The other thing this van has got is twin side loading doors, so you can access the vehicle from both sides. Again, quite an unusual specification to see, and this just then gives you another aspect of that load space. I say bulkhead is really an exceptional order. It's always an area that if a vehicle has had a hard life, this is one of the first places it shows it, and you can just see how clean and straight that is. The load hatch here is secured via a magnet, so that clips in there just via a magnet, and as I say, that allows you then to load right the way underneath the passenger seat, so it really does add to that load length if you want to. Move into the cab, we'll open up the passenger door just here, and the wind is just catching things as we open the door, but looking again very clean and tidy here. Looking at the passenger door, the inner door card there, that's all in really good order. And then at the passenger step as well, no problems there. The floor is all looking very nice, and the dashboard as well. You can turn the passenger airbag off here if you want to. Cup holder on top, bit of extra storage there as well. And then we've got this fantastic service history. So in the service book you can see where they have marked the different services. So early part of its life, John Gross Group, which I believe is an actual Ford dealer, so plenty of services being carried out with those, and an independent one for its most recent one. But what I really like about the service history with this vehicle is that they have kept basically every bill and invoice for, as I say, work that has been carried out. Every time that, you know, a filter's been changed and things like that, they have kept it all. So that, which is really, really nice, dating back, as I say, well, just randomly there, looking at that one, that's for a 30,000 mile search, just done at 26,000 miles in February 17. So really, really nice to see the history of the vehicle. Also current MOT, which expires on the 28th of November. You can see no advisories there on the previous MOT. And also there's previous MOT certificates here as well. So as I say, it's just really nice to see that previous owners of this vehicle have kept a nice service record. I think always lovely to see. Looking at the passenger seats then, you can just see how clean and tidy this one is. You have got some storage here underneath the passenger seats as well, so you can just flip these forward very easily like so, and that gives you plenty of space under there as well. You've also got a fold down work tray in the middle, which is a couple of cup holders and also somewhere to store some paperwork as well, but that folds down nicely. But really, really good order in here. And finally, just before we move around to the other side, we've also got heated seats on the passenger side as well. So the Limited really does come very, very well spec'd. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle, having a look here, again, as I mentioned, colour-coded front bumper. You also get front parking sensors as well as standard on a Limited, and you also get front fog lights. Having a good look here at the bonnet, a couple of minor little stone chips, but all in all, looking very clean and tidy. As I say, for a vehicle of this age and mileage, there is not much to fault. Of course, you are going to expect, you know, the odd stone chip here or there, but all in all looking very, very nice. Looking then down the driver's side here, and I can see that there is a little pin dent just there, and there is also again a little touch up just here on the front wing. Sorry if there is any wind noise here, just trying to, as I say, show you what I can, but it's looking very, very nice, it must be said. And we'll have a look from another angle as well. Again, just really gives you a chance to look down the side of the vehicle, look at those reflections. If there are any ripples or anything, it would show. But I must say, looking here, it is looking very, very smart. Other than, as I say, little pin dent just there, touching on the front wing, I say looking very nice. We can open the driver's door then. And so we're going to also open up the driver's side loading door. So this is the one which would be the optional extra. As standard, they come with one on the passenger side. But as I say, it's very unusual to find one with you know, side loading door on both sides, and also a tailgate. But as I say, it just gives you another aspect then of the load space here, seeing how clean and tidy it is. As we open up the driver's door, a little bit of wear to this little wear strip actually on the base of the door there. But as I say, considering the age and mileage of the vehicle, it's in absolutely fantastic order. Looking at the step, the floor there, again, no excessive wear. And also looking at the driver's door card, we have electric windows, we also have electric mirrors. That is how they operate on that dial just there. And then looking at the driver's seat, we have height adjustability of the front of the seat, height adjustability of all of the seat, and as I say, heated seats on the driver's side as well, and all in really good order. You also have a driver's armrest just there, which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. We have auto-activated lights and wipers. Up on top of the dashboard here, a little bit of storage up on top of there, which gives you a USB AUX and a 12 volt socket up there, so you can connect your phone via those methods if you wanted to. And then looking at the steering wheel, leather multifunctioning steering wheel, a little bit of wear to the steering wheel, but I'll be honest with you, in really good order considering the, as I say, the age and mileage. You've got your volume controls on the right hand side. You can also answer and hang up the phone, and then on the left you've got the cruise control settings just there as well. These dials up the top, this is how you can control the onboard computer. So this one controls the screen in the middle, and that one controls the screen over there. If we jump inside, we can then start to have a further delve into some of the spec inside here. We can look at the mileage, 98,006 miles. The vehicle has been running the entire time that this video has been going. As you can see, we're all nicely up to temperature. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all idling as it should be. There's no surging going on, anything like that. We've got heated windscreen on the Limited. As I mentioned at the start of the video, 6-speed manual gearbox as well. And looking into the middle, a crucial bit of spec on a Limited, you do get air conditioning as standard, and there's another 12-volt socket just there. Now looking at the radio, now any eagle-eye viewers who know their Transit Customs will know that this isn't standard. So you've got the nav button here, map button there, so which tells you this vehicle has got sat nav built in. So when you get sat nav, you get a larger screen up here, and if we put the vehicle into reverse, that is where the rear view camera is displayed. At the moment that's pointed at the sky because the tailgate is open, but a really nice feature to have. If we go on to, if we can go back here, if we go on to radio, go through these different settings here. I say this is how you can control all the radio just there, and you can see we have got DAB radio, which is very nice to have. Of course, as a AUX setting there, so as I say, when you've got your phone connected, that's when you can play your music via that, and also you can connect your phone, of course, via Bluetooth. So a really comprehensive spec on a Transit Custom Limited. So just to summarize this particular vehicle, it is a no VAT Ford Transit Custom 270, so 2.7 ton gross vehicle weight when the vehicle is fully loaded. This has got the 2.2 litre TDCI 125 brake horsepower Euro 5 diesel engine, which is adjoined with a 6-speed manual gearbox. Short wheelbase, low roof, I'm going to say in the Limited trim. And what's unusual with this one is we've got twin side loading doors, a rear tailgate, LED load lights, reversing camera, sat nav, all as optional extras. So very nice spec to get on top of your Limited van. Condition is absolutely fabulous for a vehicle of this age and mileage, and we've also showcased the fantastic service history as well. We have given this vehicle a health check, and I believe it had front brake discs and pads. I think you can see through here, you've got new brake discs. I'm not sure if you can see that, and I believe it had front discs and pads during our health check as well. If you would like to inquire about this vehicle and see the price, head over to our website, bridgenvans.co.uk, where you'll of course see the full advert. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also arrange finance for limited companies as well. So by all means, get in contact if you like a quote on that. We can arrange to take your part exchange, whether that be a car or a van. And again, you don't necessarily have to bring the vehicle down to us. We can arrange all of this over the phone, WhatsApp, email, whichever is the easiest medium for you. Thank you very much for watching.